Shalom, everybody. As you probably saw on the news, my country, Israel, is under attack. Iran directly attacked Israel for the second time this year. The first time was in April. Now according to the Iranians, they launched over 400 ballistic missiles into Israel. The entire country had to run to bomb shelters. Think about it, almost 10 million people. I think that it was rocket sirens all over the country, running to bomb shelters as ballistic missiles are fired at Israeli towns. What we can learn from this is that the Iranians know that there will be severe consequences to that, and they chose the path of confrontation. Because Israel said just before they did that any attack on Israel, any missile attack on Israel will face severe consequences. So that is something that we can expect in the very near future, an Israeli massive retaliation to the ballistic missiles that the Islamic regime in Iran fired. So that's crazy news. I'm right now reporting to you from Florida. I just landed in Tampa. For me, it was insane to try to get the latest updates in between flights, but I'm here on my mission to tell the truth about Israel, about the situation. I think that it's so vital, and I know that the United States is so far away from Israel, but as I'm seeing the news coming out of my country, and seeing that my friends, my neighbors, they're running to bomb shelters, and then there's normality here. It's hard for me to grasp it since my heart is in Jerusalem. But I just want to say that this is not all the news. This is the biggest news. But on the same day today, there was a shooting attack in Jaffa. There was also fear of an attack on a hotel in Herzliya, but that was false alarm. However, there was a shooting attack in Jaffa. 8 people, according to what I see, at least 8, or some reports are saying that it's 6, murdered in a shooting attack in Jaffa. This is just a war between light and darkness, really. We also saw that the Israeli army launched a limited ground operation in southern Lebanon. They uncovered tunnels. They destroyed terror infrastructure belonging to Hezbollah. Now you have to understand this is massive news, because Hezbollah is the crown jewel in this evil axis of evil against Israel. Hezbollah was founded with the sole purpose of destroying Israel. It's quite ridiculous that Hassan Nasrallah, who used to be the head of Hezbollah, now he's gone. He was eliminated by Israel. He used to say that he's the defender of Lebanon, and we see quite right how big of a defender he was, obviously sarcastically, because after October 7, it was under his direct order that Hezbollah launched missiles and rockets into Israel, basically dragging Lebanon into this war with Israel. And Lebanon could have looked different. It didn't have to be this way. Their entire buildings that are now leveled to the ground. The Israeli army leveled every house, as Prime Minister said. Every house that has rocket in there, every house that is used by Hezbollah will be leveled to the ground. These houses will not exist, and that's what we're seeing. This is you're seeing the visuals, you're seeing all the dramatic news, and you have to remember that enemy after enemy, empire after empire, try to destroy my country, try to destroy Israel, the Jewish people, and yet they always end up destroying themselves, bringing destruction at their doorstep. So we have to stay strong, hold on to this encouraging words that we are just not going anywhere. As Golda Meir said, our secret is that we have nowhere else to go. And the sooner our enemies will understand that Israel is here to stay, the better it will be for their sakes, because messing with Israel comes with severe consequences. I just want to make a very clear point to you guys, those of you I did see some people were demanding Israel to take the ceasefire route and to solve things diplomatically. I've got one question for you. If one ballistic missile, I'm not talking about 400, not 100, one ballistic missile was fired at your city, at your town, village, you wouldn't stand for that. America wouldn't stand for that. No country would actually stand for that. It's quite ridiculous that Israel is demanded, the world is demanding from Israel to solve things diplomatically. If rockets were fired at your town, and the world would tell you, hey, please solve it diplomatically, please allow the enemy, those that fired the missile at you, to really calm down everything, you wouldn't stand for that. No country would stand for that. So why, in the case of Israel, there is always hypocrisy? There is always double standards. I'm very happy that Israel has strong leaders like Prime Minister Netanyahu that doesn't stand for these demands, and he knows what is the right thing to do. And the right thing to do is to do everything in his power to defend the citizens of Israel, to make sure that residents can sleep well at night, that families can sleep well at night. On that note, I want to ask you also to say a prayer for all the troops that are right now in battle, defending Israel, securing the borders of Israel. It's just insane that such a small country like Israel, 10 million people, is being under attack from, for the past almost 1 year from 7 different fronts. And yet the enemies of Israel are crippling. Hezbollah used to say that, they had actually solid plans to invade into the Galilee and to take over the Galilee in an October 7th style attack. And everything that they had built in the past 20 years, Israel took it out in a matter of few days. So I think that, my personal opinion is, it's very good what the steps that Israel is taking, the measures to restore deterrence and to remind the enemies of Israel that messing with Israel is not a good idea. In the Middle East, the only thing that that radicals understand is strength. In the Middle East, you make peace through strength, not through concessions. And it's something that people around the world need to understand, that Israel is fighting for freedom, for democracy, as the one democracy in the Middle East. So it's only natural for nations to come in support of Israel and not against Israel. Because Israel's battle is not just ours, it's yours as well. We're fighting these radicals that you think that they're going to stop with Israel? Of course not. They're only getting started unless Israel stops them. These radicals, the way they think is that you have to become like them or you don't have the right to exist. So I just want to remind to you guys that keep praying for Israel. It's just, we're living in historic times for the good and for the worse. And with the growing darkness, you have to know where to stand. You have to know, you have to stand for the truth. It says in the Bible, woe to those who call evil good and good evil. It's important to distinguish, to know what's good and what's evil, and to call it out. Use your voice. Don't be silent. So thank you so much for your prayers. I am continuing the good fight here now in Florida. I'm going to go to Louisiana, Vegas, Los Angeles with the story of Israel, the truth of Israel. So it really means a lot to me when I see your support, when I see comments encouraging me, because I know that I'm not doing it by myself. I know that I've got the God of Israel by my side. And most importantly, I have this passion and the backing from you guys to continue with this work, because we cannot let lies go unanswered. We cannot let distorted facts to go unanswered. We have to tell the truth. So thank you guys so much for your support, and